Hi, this is Tapsi, and you're watching me on Bollywood Hangama.
Well, I interview many celebrities, but it happens seldom that the person that you're talking to, you develop immense respect for that person because of one performance that he or she has delivered. And I have with me someone who has delivered a mind-blowing performance, a performance which is, I'm sure that she must have given a lot of herself to that performance. It's very, very apparent, and it's having the desired impact on millions of people. Tapsi, huge pleasure to have you on Bollywood Hangama.
Thank you so much, Farzan, especially for a wonderful introduction. Thank you.
No, I mean it from the bottom of my heart because what you've managed to portray through this character is, I'm sure that you've given a lot of yourself to the movie and the character.
Yeah. Actually, I always used to tell everyone when we were promoting the film that please see this film because we have given a part of our heart to this film, and please take care of that part and take it back home and keep it safe with you.
Right.
So I genuinely meant it when I said that.
Right. Especially that particular scene when just taken away, there's a sort of attempt to just kidnap you, and the way I'm sure that you must have been violated. And after that, when you come to the washroom and the entire sequence, you were in a different zone altogether.
Yeah.
What was the preparation like?
I'll tell you what, funnily enough, we shot the coming back from the bit first in the film, and then we shot the molestation bit in the car later. So when I was shooting the post effect thing, so I didn't have any brief, like anything that I had gone through.
Right.
Not in real life, not in real life. We didn't shoot it up till then. So then I had to just sit there and watch videos, thinking, how, if I was there in that position, and or just have a word with Srijit and my director, who used to constantly feed it in my head that how it has happened, what all has happened, where all they have touched, and how a girl feels, and what people around are seeing and talking about. So I had to feel really disgusted, and at the same time I have a sense of shock that they were like, don't cry, because then it will become dramatic, and a girl who's gone through this has totally lost sense of what has happened.
Ji.
So you can't really start becoming dramatic and start crying, because that's not how it is. A person who's gone through it doesn't believe that this has happened for some time, and only then later on it takes a while to break down, which you're not going to shoot. So we want you in that state of shock and disbelief that this has happened to you. So that's why I had to go through like an hour of psyching out myself with my director and producer, and then I went on to do that scene. And later on we shot that. Funnily enough, the molestation bit of it, the van one, it didn't take much because we had shot quite a bit before that. And when we shot that sequence, I just told Vijay, my co-actor who was there in the scene molesting me, I just told him, see, don't be easy on me, in the sense when you hold me tight, because if you don't hold me tight, then I won't really resist hard, and then it won't come out real. Then we just be like just flapping our hands and I'm trying to make sounds. It won't make sense. So all I told him was that just whatever you do, when you're going to hold my hand and feet, because in real, I am a strong enough girl. I can really punch you and push you back. Don't get me to do that. You have to make it look very real. Right. And we rigged 3 cameras onto the van, and we did 2 takes back and forth the entire route that we were tracing. And there was no one in the car to direct us or do anything. So it was only us and the sound person who was recording the sounds. That's all. We used to just check the take. And when we checked those takes, I remember they put it onto the monitor.
Right.
The entire crew was standing there and watching it. And people couldn't watch it, and they were like, no, and no. And after every 2 seconds, people used to turn their faces back and they were like, we can't see this. So none of them actually could sit through the entire take and see, like, let's just leave it, let's just move ahead, we'll edit it later. So it was very painful and weird for people to see. But for me, when I was doing it, my entire concentration was just to make the struggle look real.
No, absolutely. It is as realistic as it gets. Someone who has done like a Chashme Baddoor to start off with, which where you're the pretty girl and you're wonderful at that. But when it comes to as far as the realism part of this thing is concerned, even when you get that first phone call, that intimidation phone call, and you're trying to just placate in a way, but after a point of time you just give in and you said that if you really mean it, just samne aake baat kar. It has a lot of realism to it. It's like coming extremely naturally. There are many scenes when you just confront Dr. Professor Javed, and that just tell him
Yeah,
that you're a coward. When did you just make this transition from maybe like a regular actress, Bollywood actress, to being this realistic actress? I'm sure Baby may have been a testing ground.
I tell you what, the day I got this offer to do this film, that was enough for me to transform. See, I don't have any qualms in accepting the fact that I am a director's actor. I am not a very well trained actor who can do wonders by herself. I always need the help of my director because he needs to guide me. I can execute it well, but you need to tell me what should I exactly go through in my head while I'm doing that shot. So if a director feeds that well in my head, then I can execute it. And I tell this to all my directors, and I have no problems accepting this in front of everyone, that I'm a director's actor. You can interpret whatever you want out of it, but I just go with a blind faith on my director. That's how I execute all my films and scenes. So when I do any of those scenes, I just ask him, what do you want me to feel at this point in time? And what do you want your audience to feel looking at me at this point in time? And that's how I go about it. So the moment I get an offer itself, I start to transform myself and get into the shoes of that character, and then just blindly go with whatever my director tells me. So there's no one particular film that has changed me for good. It is just the good directors and the good roles and the good films that I've got that helped me change from one film to the other.
There have been fantastic reviews as far as the movie is concerned. People have compared you to your performance to Queen. I would say that you have set your own benchmark. There should not be any comparisons per se with any actress. I came across this very, very interesting sort of understanding of what the entire film was. This is by this lady called Koral Das Gupta. She's a writer. And she wrote that absolutely left amazed with the character sketches for the project. Everything else can wait. They never try to show Adarsh Bharatiya Nari trapped by over-interested guys. The girls wear short dresses, drink, love to party, work till late. One of them dates a senior professor, divorced with a child, and a bold aggression that refuses to succumb. Everything against which the final judgment usually is stay girl and behave like one. The unapologetic portrayal of the girls is the beauty of the film.
Yeah,
which I feel is a very apt way, because those girls can easily be judged. Anyone would love to judge them because they are not the typical Bharati Nari, the way you would like to portray them, to the way maybe Damani was. And somewhere that was the beauty, and the way when Mr. Bachchan confronts you and about, say, what sort of life you've been living, and then he says that no means no, that no matter what happens, when a woman is saying no, it means no. It should be taken like that. How do you look at this aspect, that it was no plain Jane? It was something which was very realistic. Women can have a life as well the way boys can have a life.
Exactly. So that was the whole point. So we wanted people to relate to us. We can't really show, we already have enough films where we portray our heroes as the ideal man who never does anything wrong. Correct. And always be the Masiha who's going to save us. We always, we have so many films, we have girls who, who just are so perfectly dressed, to perfectly well spoken, and they know which man to talk to, which man to not to talk to. In real, we don't have that.
Correct.
So the best way to connect with our audience and to convey things to them and to touch them deep in the heart is only when you make your character so real that they think that it's you who's standing there. So the most, one of my really favorite compliments that I've gotten during this time, the post-release phase, was that we felt that we are standing there instead of you. We could see a part of us in you, and that's because we were so real. Be it me, Andrea, or Falak, we dealt with different aspects of female life, like how probably Falak is dating someone who's his father's age, her father's age, sorry, and how my character has had so many relationships and I had sexual relationship with so many guys, but that's okay because that was my decision,
my choice.
We are not in that age and time where it's like when you cannot really have sex with anyone unless and until you are married. No, let's just accept the reality. It's not like that.
Sure.
So if that is what connects to the audience, then be it. We have to show it, and that worked for us.
Right. In fact, while you're talking right now as well, you're feeling that sense of...
No, always whenever I talk about this film and the topics that we relate to it, I get really somber because it is so... even we as girls really feel attached. That's why probably I could deliver what I delivered, because I was so personally attached to this particular topic and whatever we have dealt with in the film.
Sure. In fact, a lot of people are watching you live right now on Bollywood Hungama on
Facebook. Hi.
and I'm sure that they're having millions of in fact reactions, because the best part is critics, you can win them to a certain extent, and it's not easy to win them all the time.
Oh,
But
trust
it
me,
was
it's
it was
not.
overwhelming. It was overwhelming response that you've got. But the best part is when people just make the decision and they go all out and they watch the film. And I've seen reactions. I was watching Bridget Jones last Friday, and I saw the response for Pink. People asking tickets for Pink was fabulous. Were you expecting this sort of response at the box office, not only in India but even overseas?
Actually, when the trailer released for this film, I was shooting in London for a film of mine, and the way UK media reacted, the way BBC there, or be it the local media people, like the Britishers there, they saw the trailer attached to one of the films, and they said, make sure that this film is screened for the entire UK media. So just the trailer got them interested in the film, and not even being a part of our country, they wanted to see the film. I'm talking about the local residents of Britishers, not the Indians who've been there.
Bilkul.
And so that kind of response made me feel that, okay, we have really triggered some really good things in people. And then when we were making the film itself, we knew that we are making something good. It's not going to be bad for sure. People are going to like it. I didn't know how big. See, whenever you come on the film, you never think that film is going to be an average or a flop. You always think it's going to be a hit.
Sure.
That's why you do a film. So when I was doing this film, I knew it will be a hit, but I didn't know it's going to be this big a hit. Because it's gone something beyond just numbers, because people have taken it so closely that they are themselves, we don't have to promote the film anymore. It's the people who want everyone else to. So I come across so many people everywhere are sending me screenshot of the Facebook updates or the WhatsApp messages where people are talking that, please, all my friends here, please go and see this film.
Correct.
People want to promote it themselves. So that is, I think that is where we probably started a movement, a sort of a revolution where people,
Pink revolution.
Yeah,
Mr. Bachchan
Pink
is
revolution.
going hammers and tongs on Twitter.
Yes,
He is going. I've never seen him so excited about
Oh,
his
trust
movies.
me, we have not
I've
seen
never
him. He
seen
says
him.
it. He says, in 45 years of my career, I haven't gotten this kind of a response what I've gotten for Pink, and the way people are coming up to us, and he's going on that man without sleeping, without eating. I don't know. He's just so excited, like a small little kid, and it feels nice to see him like that.
And in fact, he has delivered a spellbinding performance himself.
Yes.
He's outstanding. The character of Piyush Mishra. Many people, many women have this fear that one of the reasons that they don't lodge complaints as far as rape is concerned is that the sort of cross questioning that can happen, and there have been examples of that, that you relive the entire experience of rape once again because of that, either the police cross questioning or the way the prosecutor does it. Do you feel that maybe some sort of sensitivity should be present over there, because the sort of questions that Piyush Mishra's character, obviously he's hell-bent on just protecting his clients, but and we've seen in the past that such questions are asked, they can be extremely uncomfortable, the way it happened with you, the way it happened with Kirti's character as well. Something should be done about that, because there has to be some limit to maybe.
See, there are, if you talk
You can
about
go.
limits and there's a sensitivity bit of it, then there should be sensitivity when it comes to these incidents at first place. So if there's people are not showing sensitivity towards women, and that's why we go through such incidents, then what sensitivity are we discussing about in the court? See, in the court of law, it's not like Piyush sir's character in person must be like this, but he's just doing his job. So I wouldn't really want to comment, because when you start in the court of law, then you have to debate it out. So for women, that they shouldn't just shy away from the fact that they'll have to relive the incident. Yes, you'll have to, but then probably that's what's going to make you really strong to fight for it. Don't give up because you'll have a tough battle to fight, and when you emerge victorious, then that feeling will just nullify all of that. So I'm just saying that this will happen, because in the court of law you have to stand. Because I remember there was one scene in which I say, when the judge says we can record it in camera, and I say, no, I haven't done anything wrong, then why do I do that? I'll answer in open court. So it's just that I know, you just get raped or molested once, but from there, when you decide to talk about it in open, you get raped and molested every single day, be it with the police or your society people who are going to keep questioning you, kya hua, kaise hua, kisne kiya, ye kyun. Till the time you go to the court and keep on justifying yourself, it's going to happen like that. But that's how the law is, they cannot just easily give it away in anyone's favor, be it the girl or the boy. that should not be the reason to stop you from going there and saying the truth is what the thing is.
Another important debate that has definitely been triggered by the movie is that the way it is perceived that at times women, like maybe a girl is leading the boys, the way it happened in this case as well. That's what they alleged. Say for example, like you're going to a rock concert, after that you don't know the boys and you just go to a place with them, and maybe that is something that could have been avoided, and you're having drinks after that. How do you look at this particular argument, that how careful do girls have to be as well? Because because men generally they have like a one track mind. Women think differently. Men, the way it is that if they feel that they're getting some sort of maybe hints or whatever they perceive as hints, and they feel that it's like they can go for it. But women have different perspective about things. How do you look at this aspect, that how careful, because that's what I think that Mr. Bachchan's character says as well, that rule number 1 and rule number 2, the way he says that, how careful do women have to be as well?
See, if men are so intelligent that they can actually interpret in between gestures and lines and take hints from whatever women are doing and take it for granted that they are ready to go with them, then I think they should be more intelligent to understand a no, which is out there said on the face. So you are using your mind more than normal to understand in between the lines that, oh, she's said this, she's smiled, she's done this gesture.
She says that dirty joke as well.
Yeah, so she said that dirty joke as well. So you are not taking it as a joke, and you're probably just taking, oh, that means she wants something and all. But when she's saying no, which is outright blunt on the face, that you're not taking it. So it's just, your convenience. You want to take this and you don't want to take this. That don't you get that convenience. If you want to interpret things fully, or don't. Don't choose what you want to interpret. So that way. And on the other hand, when I say the girls have to be careful, the girls just have to be careful that the moment they think, they understand that this is not going in the right direction, say that no and do whatever it takes to walk out of the situation.
Correct.
Don't give them benefit of doubt. That is the only thing a woman needs to do, and not that she needs to be careful about who she is walking with, who she is going with, unless until she gets the feeling that this is not going right. So if a woman has to do all that, then I think we are living in a very, very backward society where the woman has to be taking care of everything, and men have the privilege to take whatever they want at the face value, or whatever they want to interpret out of things.
The entire argument which is there is that everything is fine, but maybe the way Mr. Bachchan's character, the way it says as well, that rock concert, and after that you have to be, maybe you need to considering that how things are in Delhi especially, and Haryana for example, maybe a bit of precautions is something that there's no harm in that.
Yeah, there is no harm in that, in the sense, you should, when you are around, see, with my character also.
Because when you're, say drinking, for example, say dirty jokes are there, and a person just for the same night, and you're going together, say, at a place. Maybe those things together can be certain things, certain ammunition that can be avoided.
I really don't think so, because my character and the friends go with the other guy because I knew one of the guys who's been with me in school. Because of the fact I'm not going there and walking with a random stranger. Okay, so I know that I've studied with this guy, and he has a set of friends who introduces us to. That's what I say in the code of law, and that's how I get to know about everyone. And then we decided to have dinner, and that's how things happen, which is as normal and believable as possible. That means that you will only have set of 4 friends in your life who you will hang out with, and you will not meet anyone outside that. That cannot happen. Or you'll have strict timings. Okay, morning 8 o'clock till 6 o'clock I'm allowed to meet people, but after that I'm not allowed to meet people. Or the girls accept the fact that drinking is only prohibited for women but not for men, because it's a matter of health for men but a matter of character for women. Either we accept these and say that, okay, this is a society we live in and this is what it means, and then we should be like this, or we say no, this is all wrong and let's treat everything equal, let us do whatever we want to do, what is right or wrong. But considering the fact, I'm not walking there with a rank stranger, I'm walking with someone who I know via someone. So it can happen to anyone and anywhere. I can't have my list of do's and don'ts to decide what do I want to do, when do I want to do.
What sort of responses have you got from people within the industry? Because I think they've been extremely supportive.
Oh, extremely. I don't know that many.
I believe day before yesterday of a lot of, I think, Pariniti and a lot of other people, they've seen it apparently.
Oh, I have no idea about who
Right.
I'll have till now. Of whatever I get, my tweets, I can just see from there, or whatever calls I get. So all that, I have very few people I know in the industry, and especially the ones I've worked with. I remember I showed it to David sir in the screening, and you know how the kind of films David sir makes, like light-hearted, fun,
David Dhawan.
comedy, typical David Dhawan films, and he comes out of this kind of a film and is totally bowled over, and he is going gaga over it. So at least say a week post the time he saw the film, every second day he used to call me and tell me that how amazing the film is, how amazing the character is, and how well it's going to do on box office. Don't worry, this is going to be like really. So every second day for a week he kept on doing that. He was so excited after seeing the film, and so did a lot of other filmmakers who came. I mean, they were extremely happy. They kept on giving some really good feedback and wrote really good things about it on their social media profiles, and very unanimously we got really.
Sure.
People wanted to. I remember Rana, I worked with him recently, and he I got a screening done in Hyderabad. He had seen the film in Bombay, but he specially came to Hyderabad because he wanted to give bites to the media so that the local, the Telugu people there understand that how good the film is.
Rana
And
Daggubatti.
he specially came for a couple of minutes during the interval when I was screening it in Hyderabad, so that he can give his input to the, or the bites.
Great. Now I think another project that you're very excited about is Naam Shabana.
Yeah.
So what's the latest on that? I believe you've already started shooting.
Already
for it.
started shooting. I've done first schedule is done. Immediately, I think the next day or the day after that of Pink release, I started shooting for that film, and they were holding it on only for the Pink's release because I told them I want to promote my film, and then I joined it. And I remember still on the set when I go, I always have this feeling, is this really happening with me? Like, I'm just 3 films old, and with this response of Pink and suddenly entering in a film where I play the title role so early in my career,
Right.
with these kind of names backing it up and starring in the film as well, it's almost like a dream that I never dreamt of.
Sure.
Because for a person who never dreamt of acting at first place, doing this kind of a film at this magnitude, and then these kind of people backing it up, I'm sure all the actresses or the female actors always want to do pivotal roles in their
Sure,
lives.
sure.
But you know, it's always about the right the packaging of that film. I probably started getting some, on an average, 1 film every 2 weeks, which was woman centric after Baby itself. But I didn't want to take it up because the right packaging is required. You know, you want to put the film out in the right way, and people must come and watch it. So for Shabana to happen to me at this stage of my career is almost too good to believe. I always keep telling them, "Are you sure? Are you sure this is happening? Are you gonna make this film?" It's like, we've already started shooting. I was like, this is too good. I'm pinching every day on the set. I'm pinching myself every day.
You are not from the industry. You've come from outside, and we have this entire many a times what we say, the entire hierarchy, and that कोई किसी का बेटा होगा, बेटी होगा, they get it easy and they get more promotions, they get more chances for sure. How's been your journey till now, and how things have changed post Pink? Because definitely you have entered the big league. नेक्स्ट ईयर के सारे अवार्ड्स के लिए डेफिनेटली आप मतलब नंबर 1 आप इनफैक्ट कंटेंडर होने वाली हैं. मैनी वुड से दैट मे बी इवन नेशनल अवार्ड जो हैं आप डिजर्व करते होंगे, एंड आई स्ट्रांगली फील दैट यू डू. हाउ हैव थिंग्स चेंज्ड फॉर यू, एंड हाउ हैज द जर्नी बीन फॉर यू बीइंग एन आउटसाइडर?
Journey has been not that bad actually, because I believe my luck line is stronger than my lifeline actually. So with the fact that I was just sitting and doing nothing to get a debut like Chashme Badoo, to going on to get Baby, and then to get Pink, I have not struggled half as much as what all of outsiders would have in the industry and are still doing. So that way I'm lucky, but I'll say the difference what I feel being an outsider is the fact that I will not get a second chance here. If I do one mistake, I will be thrown out and I will not get a second chance. That is the difference. So when probably a person who's from the industry and has grown up here, you'll have contacts and relationships which will give them a second chance again, or a third chance, which an outsider wouldn't get. So that's why I have been very slow and steady in my choices because of that, because I know I wouldn't get a second chance. There's so many other girls and they are all very good also. So I need to be more than sure of the choices I'm making. Otherwise, there won't be a second chance, and that is the difference. Otherwise, it's been pretty decent.
You're having a lot of releases which are lined up now. I think you're
Yes,
working
I
in
do,
a
I
lot
do.
of films simultaneously.
Yeah, a lot,
Really?
because I've been working non-stop after baby's release. Just that now some take time in post-production, some take time somewhere else. So finally, it's all coming out. I have a Ghazi, where I've done a small, it's not a full-fledged role, but it's a very interesting small role in the film, which is based on 1971 war. It's a bilingual film in Telugu and Hindi, shot in 2 languages. It's
Sure.
got K.K. Menon and Atul Kulkarni, Rana and me. So that's based on the backdrop of 1971 Bangladesh war that happened, where Bangladesh was formed. Between India and Pakistan, there was a war. So there was a submarine called Ghazi, which sank in Indian waters. So that's the story behind how that submarine sank. There's an underwater war that happens between submarines.
Correct.
So I play a Bangladeshi refugee in that. There's a film, Running Shadi, is still released yet to
Yeah,
release.
let's so.
Yeah, I know. Ask Sujit Sarkar. That's
We
all I
interviewed
can say.
her in Patiala for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is still there. I hope it's going to come out soon. Apart from that, I have Tadka, which is a film which I've done opposite Ali. Prakash Raj, the actor, Prakash Raj is not directing it, because he's done a couple of films in South. People don't know about it here.
Correct.
But this is his first directorial in Hindi. He's making a remake of one of his own films in South, which was a
Right,
big hit.
right.
Salt and Pepper. So now he's making it here in Hindi. So Nana is there in the film, Shreya is there, me and Ali Fazil. And after that I have Makhna with Saqib. And then I have Naam Shabana.
We had these rumors about you and Saqib. How do you deal with say,
Oh,
link
we were
up?
high-fiving each other.
I spoke to Saqib. He was in London. You guys were shooting. We did a Skype interview with him, and I was like, that apparently you guys celebrated the birthday together. So
Yeah. So we were shooting. I remember my birthday was we were shooting night shoot that day, night shift that day. So in that cold weather of London, we were shooting on a rickshaw on a London street next to Piccadilly. But anyway, I mean, when I really heard about it first time, we were like, oh, come on, high five. Like, people are talking about us.
Right.
No, we took it
too
in
much
a
of
very...
बहुत काम है अभी
Yeah, no.
मोहब्बत के लिए time नहीं है.
Arey, no, not all that. But we were like, more than us, our director was very happy. Oh my God, people are really linking you up. That means people want to see you together. That means that's nice. Like,
He
that's
must be
good
happy.
for my film.
Good publicity.
Good for my film. So we both were we were like just laughing it off and having a nice time, seeing that people are so interested to see us together. That means we're gonna get good openings. That's all we were worried about.
Tapsi, the last rapid fire that we did, I'm sure that you're prepared for it now.
Not really, but I think I can answer.
I hope that you do. So rapid fire with Tapsi. One major thing in you that occurred after doing Pink.
Major thing in me that occurred. I can act.
You can act brilliantly. Anything else apart from that?
Occurred in me, I'm not able to understand. In what way?
What change has happened
What
in
change happened? No, not in me, but people around me have changed quite a bit towards me.
you? Okay. A thing in our country to which you'd say no means no.
The gender judgment, like the prejudgment people do based on gender. No. Just because I'm a girl, I can't do this. No. Don't think like that.
No means no.
No.
It's like a fantastic mantra. If I have to say no to any interview now,
Yeah,
no means
no. Anything.
no mean no. Fantastic. Amitabh Bachchan, Piyush Mishra, Kirti Kulari or Andrea, your favorite performance from Pink?
I think I'll choose Andrea.
Why do you
She's
say
the first. She's again someone I identify myself with, because someone who came from totally non-filmy background, never wanted to act, doing something totally else, suddenly just thrown this thing. Okay, why don't you try acting? And she says okay, doesn't know the language in what she's acting, but still she's done such a tremendous job. I think Andrea.
Okay, and if you have to describe all of these people, say in one word, Amitabh Bachchan's character, Amitabh Bachchan the character, and maybe Mr. Bachchan itself. If you have to describe in one word,
Baritone voice.
Piyush Mishra,
Intimidating.
Kirti Kulari,
I want to say something. Very strong performer.
Andrea.
Innocent.
All right. According to you, who's the Chashme Badur and who's the baby of Bollywood?
I think both are. I am it. That's it. There's no second thoughts about it.
All right. Your favorite film of 2016 apart from Pink?
No, I'm looking forward to Dangal.
All right. quite a few reviewers they've called Pink as the best film.
Yeah, so far. That's why since you asked
Shekhar,
apart from that, then
Yeah.
I think the only thing that I'm waiting for is Dangal then.
A film of 2016 you're keenly awaiting for.
Dangal.
Okay, a film this year you think deserved to be India's official entry for Oscars. Pink.
Of course. Anyone has any doubts about it?
Fantastic. You know, we like the fact that एक जो वो होता है that नहीं हम तो बहुत ही ह्यूमिलिटी वाला जो होता है वो सब नहीं है.
नहीं
And
नहीं
बिल्कुल सही
नहीं.
कॉन्फिडेंस
अब
है.
इतनी मेहनत करी है तो फिर ऑब्वियसली भी फुल कॉन्फिडेंस है. अब तो हम ही हम हैं.
नहीं नहीं we like that. Okay, Tapsi, we've taken a few fan questions as well, so let's take
Okay.
a few of them. The name is Bagaria 44. For what kind of roles would you like to do in the future? Any favorite director you would love to work with?
Roles, I've tried to experiment as much as possible. Even in the future, all these films that I've mentioned about, they all have different characters. Nothing is similar to anything else, apart from the fact that yeah, Baby's prequel is related to Baby. And so I want to experiment with all possible ones. I would want to do a villain's role if someone offers me. Like nobody's giving me that. I really wish I get to do that. And one director I would want to work with will be Mani Ratnam.
Great. Kunal from Mumbai, do you think making remakes of South Indian films in Hindi and releasing them here is okay?
Yeah, it's okay because a formula that has worked and someone wants to make sure that the money is safe, so why not?
Okay, this is Hanita from Burma. What should every woman try at least once in her life? What should every woman try once in her life?
To forget about log kya kahenge.
Log kya kahenge? Fantastic. This is Handsome Mehul. Who's your favorite superstar in Bollywood?
Favorite superstar? I think Mr. Bachchan, he's like true superstar, yaar. In all possible ways.
Love his attitude. Fantastic attitude. Amazing.
You know when you meet him why he is who he is.
No, seriously. This is Neda from Sweden. Why you work less in Bollywood movies? Is it due to your circumstances or other reasons?
I don't know what circumstance I don't know.
She's having lots of movies coming up.
Yeah, I have lots of movies coming up. You know that I don't work less in Bollywood, just that I work in two more industries, so I need to balance it out.
All right, this is Arvind from Vancouver. Several questions, so I'll just maybe club a couple of them together. Your acting was so natural in the film. How much of it was improvisation, or were you always directed? One thing that you learned from Senior Bachchan about acting.
So,
क्या आप हमेशा से इतने ही बेहतरीन एक्ट्रेस थे?
नहीं. No, I don't even call myself a trained actor. I'm a very spontaneous actor who is well directed. So I give a lot of credit to my director. But yes, Meenal had a lot of touches of me from my real life. So it's quite a lot of me that you see. And what did you ask the last question? The Amitabh sir.
What is it that you learned from
Amit ji, I learned the fact that never take anything for granted. Like not a single role, a single shot also you should take for granted.
Yeah, he's amazing. This is Imad from Peshawar. Which Bollywood actor has got best acting skills apart from Akshay and Amitabh sir?
Lot of, yeah, why not? There's so many actors we have who've got good acting skills. Yeah. In Bollywood we have Amir who's really good. I like Shah Rukh also. They're pretty good actors. We have a lot of good actors.
Were you in consideration for Dangal?
Well, that's what I got to know about too from a lot of people. But then eventually I have not done it is what I know.
Okay.
I would have been happy if I would have done it, but no, I didn't eventually. They didn't even ask me. But I got to know that I was in consideration. That's all I got to know.
Great. Okay, this is Vib for P. Chopra. What was it like when you received so much applause and appreciation for Pink? Similarities between you and Meenal?
Meenal and me are almost identical minus the incident. So Meenal is Taapsee plus incident, or Taapsee is Meenal minus incident that happened with her. So, and how does it feel? It is too good to be true, because I can't believe that everyone unanimously can love me so much for one film. So this is almost too good to be true. I better not get used to it, because then it hurts really bad when people don't like you.
Alright, this is Parry from Mumbai. Have you received any Pink kinda intense roles down south where you are equally popular?
I have, but not something which I was sure will work. That's why I didn't take it. But I don't get it that frequently because I'm not a local there, so the nuances and the culture is different. So they don't really experiment with roles that much with a girl who comes from north.
This is Silvano from Goa. How was it working in a film like Chashme Badur, which was your first Hindi film?
Oh, extremely proud of it. Yeah, today if I wouldn't have done Chashme Badur, people would have probably sidelined me and called me an art film actor, or the offbeat actor, or doing only those kind of serious offbeat roles. So I'm very happy I debuted with Chashme Badur.
Okay, this is Bagadia 44. Lovely songs actually. Very good songs. Chashme Badur, I think that Sonu Nigam, that
Yeah.
friend Hota, I think.
Everyone, like till date, I go out and small kids are like, dish kya do. They're so it's really sweet.
This is Bagadia 44 once again. Hi Tapsi, loved you in Pink. How was your first and the last day of shooting with Amitabh Bachchan?
First day of shooting was where I took like maximum retakes for just one sleeping shot where I had to sleep because I was so excited to work with him. And the last day was the one where I took his autograph finally.
Right. One last question. This is Hanita from Myanmar. What have you learned about yourself since you became a celebrity? Have you learned something about yourself?
Yeah, I have. That I do have a lot of patience for a lot of nonsense that goes around. I realized that after I became a celebrity, because you just have to keep that happy smiling face and be nice to people who you don't want to be nice to, because that's what your job demands out of you. So I never used to do that. I never realized I could do that before I became a celebrity.
Okay, the tattoo that you're sporting in pink, that I think a lot of girls they've taken a fancy to that. Even in terms of as a stylist, in terms of your styling, generally people are liking it. What sort of responses have you been getting as far as the styling is
In
concerned?
pink, well, I play almost myself. So most of the things that you see me wearing in pink are something which I will wear in those circumstances, because a lot of it is like taken out of my own experience, like what would I wear at such a situation, or here or there. So they used to ask me before they used to select clothes, okay, this is what you would want to wear, or this. So that ways I do have my personal inputs in whatever I wore. But the tattoo thing, we knew we were going to have a tattoo for this character because she is that kind of a rebellious, unapologetic character. And being a Delhi girl and identifying myself with, I myself have 2 tattoos. So definitely I thought, this is going to be a good way to present. So in film, sadly, we have very limited scope to show the character. We can't take a lot of time to build your character sketch. So you have to make that in the way you look, you have to convey that. So we thought we're going to go with this. It's totally the direction team's call who decided to have this tattoo. But we had the significance of these 4 birds. They were in different, basically it's the different stages of a bird when it takes a flight. So it was just to convey that this bird needs to fly off.
Absolutely.
So that's why that significance, and here because then it captures better.
Brilliant. One final question. In fact, we can keep on talking about this particular film because there's so many things that like after viewing it once, everything is totally absorbed.
Yeah.
There's so many things that you can talk about, but writing, I think the writing is fantastic.
Yes, Ritesh.
How much respect have you developed for writers post this movie? And because in terms of, it's a very complex film, it's a very complex role, and the beauty is in the complexity is that it's not one trajectory. The people as well who are inhabiting the movie, you can keep on just judging them all the time because they're different people all the time as well, which is the beauty of it. How much of respect have you developed for writers post this?
I'll tell you what, when an actor gets a script and we read it and that's how we decide we're going to do the film, it's majorly the writer. So we are not, the director hasn't made the film as yet for us to see ki achhi hai ki nahi and then decide. It's only the writer's work that comes to us in the form of script. We read it and then that helps us take the call. So it's actually the writer who convinces us to do a film or no. Okay, then we go on the trust of the director that he can make it well. But writer comes first. So it is the writer who is important from the day one that an actor decides to be a part of a film or no. Because it's his work, the actor judges and then takes a call. The writer is the backbone of the film, no matter whatever type of film you are doing. Especially this sort of a film where the dialogues are becoming viral. Even for the first film, I remember Chashme Badur had so many those one quirky liners that a lot of people started messaging me those also and having those as a lot of these viral messages as well. So, I mean, they are the backbone of the film, which unki wajah se the film stays on for longer. Even after it gets off the theatre, it's still between people because of those lines.
Right. How do you look at this journey of Pink in terms of cinema hall sustenance? by
it's
till when? Because
finally restored our faith, right?
it's still going strong in theaters.
Yeah, it's everyone. I get messages like restoring our faith in Bollywood, that and an audience, that we can make such film and the audience can like such films. So I always believe that, you know, a lot of time we make films and then call them offbeat and say, okay, चलो इसका इतना business नहीं हुआ क्योंकि ये offbeat film है. I genuinely believe if a film is made well, at end of the day, it's an entertainment medium.
जी.
Film is about entertainment. It depends in what way you entertain people. You can project this message, this kind of a social message, but if you project it in a thrilling way, then people absorb it. And अब वहाँ पे कोई हमारी documentary and preaching सुनने नहीं आ रहा है.
जी.
They are enjoying it because it's so thrilling and it's keeping you on the edge of the seat.
Sure.
And conveying the message at the same time. So you cannot say that it's just because it's an offbeat film, it will not do well. No, if you make it well, if it's worth spending 200, 300 rupees to watch a film, then definitely it doesn't matter if it's a socially relevant subject or dance, singing, drama. A good film will work in theaters.
Fantastic. She's sounding like a pro, actually. You know,
Yeah, I'm a professional actor now.
pro, in fact, seasoned actor.
Thank you.
All right. So, Taapsee, lovely talking to you, and extremely happy for your performance and the way it has been received.
Thank you.
And the confidence that you displayed before the movie release, that picture के बाद बात करेंगे,
I'm telling you, I always knew I'm giving a hit film.
which was wonderful actually. So all the best wishes, and we
Thank
hope
you.
that it continues to run in the theaters, and looking forward to all your future ventures. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Faizan. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. That's all we have from Bollywood. Keep on watching.